beautiful afternoon here in Quito. Very comfortable to be walking around with all this beautiful historic in the background. We're going to be heading up in that direction into the cloud forest. I've never fed a hummingbird before. They're beautiful. Muy bonita. There is no life out here, and I see no birds, nothing. Buenos dias, amigos. Welcome to Quito, Ecuador. I arrived late last night after over 9 hours of traveling from Los Angeles via Atlanta to Quito on a city bus tour now, which is something I advise you do when you first arrive to a new city. It's a 2.5-hour bus trip, and now we're making a stop, and I'm above 9,000 feet, maybe about 9,500 feet. So far, I don't really feel the altitude. It is a stunning view from up here, and we are going to check out Quito together. How does that sound? I recommend this bus tour, $15, 2.5 hours, and makes about 7 stops. Very reasonable and comfortable. Good way to get an introduction to what the city is all about. The temperature's about 65 degrees at this altitude, so it's very pleasant, a nice breeze. Also, everything here is on the dollar. They use the US dollar as currency, so it makes it pretty easy for us gringos. Today, I'm 2.5 hours outside of Quito. I have a wonderful guide taking me to Mindo, which is a rainforest in the clouds. We're going to explore it together. Come join me for the adventure. We're going to be heading up in that direction into the cloud forest. They're feeding the hummingbird. I've never fed a hummingbird before. Here's another one. This is green. They're beautiful. Muy bonita. Hello. First time ever had hummingbird. On my epic adventure into the Ecuadorian rainforest with my great guide.
Friend,
Where are we right now?
we are in the route to the waterfalls, close to the Rio Bravo waterfall now. So now we have to walk maybe some minutes and we will arrive to the waterfall.
And what jungle are we in? What forest?
Slow Forest Jungle, the original.
Welcome to Volcano Cotopaxi. I'm over 12,000 feet, and I'm out here with my friend and now my guide, Israel. We're 2.5 hours from Quito, and we're going to go riding horses in the volcanic area. Because we're above the tree line, we're not going to see a lot of trees. There's very few animals, but we will see a lot of volcanic rock. There's some streams. Come join me on this adventure. There is no life out here. We're way above the tree line, and I see no birds, nothing. And the only plants are sagebrush, and of course, a volcanic rock. This is an active volcano. It's cold here. It's got to be in the upper 30s at this altitude, and there's a strong breeze. With the wind chill factor, it's freezing. On our way back from the volcano, my friend and guide Israel, we stop at this local place here, and I'm eating very authentic indigenous food. Let's try it together. So what are we eating here?
Now we are eating some local food that typically in the area is the corn and the habas. Habas in Mejoco. Mejoco is a kind of potato, different species of potato. And then the habas is a kind of bean that they coming from the Andes region. It's really good actually, but you have to eat cooked this one with some local cheese, ají that is spicy, and salt.
It's good. It tastes healthy. Now I'm going to try an empanada she just made, and it has cheese inside. Let's see what we think of it. Mucho bueno. Me gusta. All the cheese comes from the cows that are out in the field here. The corn I'm eating right behind the house. They wanted to give me chicken soup, and I'm trying to stay vegetarian. Also, she told me the chicken comes from right behind the house. And I don't know, mi simpatico part of the chicken, so I'm not eating it. Well, am I in Spain? No, Quito. It's another beautiful afternoon here in Quito. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 70 degrees with a nice breeze. Very comfortable to be walking around in a short sleeved shirt with all this beautiful historic in the background. I found a restaurant by using Google search in this beautiful indoor plaza with the authentic Spanish style. I'm going to get some great food, I hope, and I'll let you know. I'm told this church behind me is designed similar to Notre Dame in France. Let's check it out together. If you liked my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And stay tuned for part 2, my adventure in the Galapagos Islands.